And how long have you been neighbors, Mr. Shepherd? Since April, so 6-7 months. It is your claim that the defendant disposed of a boat cover that belonged to you that you had recently purchased. No, it actually came with the boat when I purchased it, Your Honor. When did you purchase the boat? 2011. Where? It was a private sale in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So it wasn't a new boat cover. No, it was not, Your Honor. When you say in your complaint that it was a very expensive boat cover, how do you acquire that information? Mr. Basically, because it's for a 1985 boat, so the boat cover has to be custom made. It's not something I can buy off the shelf. And I did have a boat cover, and Mr. Morrison, he disposed of my boat cover. Okay, so the boat cover at best was 30 years old. No, it was a lot newer than that. At most, it was 6 or 7 years old. Well, it couldn't have been 6 or 7 years old because it wasn't a new boat cover when you bought the boat. It was a lot newer than it was now, Your Honor. What? It definitely wasn't a 30-year-old boat cover. Okay, you have a picture of the boat cover, sir. Not on the boat. I've got pictures of replacement boat cover. No, I'm not interested in replacements. I'm interested in a picture of your boat in the boat cover. No, you don't. So I see what it looked like. Okay, because Mr. Morrison, you're the neighbor. It's your claim that Mr. Shepherd's landlord asked you to clean up the property around his house, and what you did was you found this old moldy tarp that was all ripped up. You thought it was trash and you disposed of it. That's your response. That's correct. Okay, who's the landlord? My witness here. That would be you. Why, okay. Stand up, please, Your Honor. Don't speak. You're the landlord. Yes, ma'am. Okay, what kind of property is this? It's a 2-lot place with an extra building on the other lot, which is the place that Mike is inhabiting. And your last name, sir? Tulson. Mr. Tulson. Does Mr. Morrison never do any work for you? He does from time to time. Okay, what kind of work does Mr. Morrison do for you? He helps kind of take care of the property and experience. Okay, so he does maintain the property from time to time. Yes. Well, from time to time, do you pay him on an ad hoc basis? You'll call and say, would you please clean up the premises? Or does he do it regularly? Do you pay him a monthly salary? Come on, guys. If you're getting the idea that I'm not crazy about this case, you're right. Do you understand? Absolutely right. Good. I'm very glad you understand. To be perfectly honest, I don't want you to be anything but perfectly honest, sir. I don't want you to be dishonest. That would be a very dumb thing for you to do. The boat cover has very little to do with this. There's been interactions between the two. I don't care. Okay, let me explain something to you. This is the beginning of my day. I don't plan on starting the beginning of my day with nonsense. Do you understand? Yes, ma'am. Then let's get this case moving. Okay, Mr. Shepherd says that Mr. Morrison on a date certain, which was what date? It was around August 10th around because you don't know exactly for some strange reason disposed of your boat cover. Mr. Morrison says that he maintained the property which you acknowledge and that he says this was a torn up old moldy thing, but it was on Mr. Shepherd's premises. That's correct. And he says that he disposed of it because you asked him to clean up the property. Did you ask him to clean up the property on or about August 10th? That's a very misleading question. I never asked him to clean up the property. Great. Now, Mr. Morrison, then I come back to you, sir. Yes, sir. You actually were on the plaintiff's property because that's where the tarp, let's call it a tarp cover, was located. That's correct, right? Did you, prior to disposing of the cover, did you ask Mr. Shepherd whether this was his and did he want it disposed of? The answer is either yes or no. Can you repeat the question? Very easy. I'll try to simplify it. On or about August 10th, did you ask Mr. Shepherd that this item that was on his property was something he didn't want to keep and he wanted it disposed of? No, I didn't. Okay, well then, Mr. Morrison, this is a very easy case. You cannot go on someone else's property who was renting the property and dispose of that property without asking them the fact that put your hand down, the fact that you claim that the witness asked you to dispose of it doesn't contradict that because I assume Mr. Shepherd is a paying tenant, which means he has exclusive occupancy. Get out. But you didn't understand out. Perfect. To go that way. Now you have to ask before you go on somebody's property and dispose of anything. I understand anything. A loaf of bread, a weed, anything.